few years ago, a halfway house opened up opposite where I live, and I think there's 18 tenants in there. Someone said, and right from the get-go, there was minimum supervision, and as the years progressed, that minimum supervision dwindled even further until probably the last 2 years it was there. There was none at all, or there didn't seem to be, and as a result, things just got out of control. You used to get gangs turning up for drugs and whatnot, and I reckon there was at least 3 deaths, probably more, from whatever, ODs or whatever, and there was at least one stabbing. Don't know if that was fatal, but it was pretty bad. And it got to the point where you're coming out your house and you daren't look over the road because they would bog you out. And what you looking at, mate, and all that. And fuck that. Anyway, eventually it closed down. I suppose people complained to the council and whatnot. And I wrote a poem about it anyway, and I've called it the Party House Diaries. Unruly man boys making lots of noise, shouting and laughing. They kept me awake with monotonous beats. Rowdy oi ois! I lay abed, waiting for things to break. 4 a.m. I couldn't get back to sleep. Just shut the fuck up! A woman's voice cried. I got up, pulled back the blinds, had a peep. Saw people in hoodies standing outside. Somebody called out. I couldn't see who. I wondered if he was yelling at me. Night was lit up by lights of flashing blue. Went downstairs at dawn, made a cup of tea. Took it upstairs, clambered back into bed, not before shutting the open fan light. I tried to read but kept dozing instead. It'll be kicking off again tonight. Midday Monday is presently quiet. All the tenants must be sleeping sound. Last night sounded like a prison riot without any prison officers around. Be careful, sir, I was told by the law. There are some dangerous people in there. No supervision, no one's keeping score. Emailing the council gets you nowhere. There's a landlord, lives many miles away, a greedy profiteering millionaire. As long as he receives his monthly pay, he doesn't give a toss about aftercare. I don't want to judge, but I feel let down. This used to be a decent neighbourhood now. It's becoming the rough end of town, a meeting place for the up to no good. The ruckus carries on all through the week and the weeks after. They bawl and they shout night after night, and it comes to a peak at 5 a.m. when the rage has burnt out. And I think, as they finish their carouse, a halfway house with no overseer is really no more than a party house. There'll be no rehabilitation here.